Hi guys, I'm just going to do a quick video for all of you Year 8s who are in the middle of doing some work. I know some of you have sent it to me, but I'm just going to go over some of the questions because I've had some in already, and question 1's good and question 2's not so good, or question 2's good and question 1's not so good, etc. So the first question talks about physical and human factors that lead to areas not having enough water. So physical factors means things like rainfall, being too dry, the rain not the seasonality of the rain and it not getting to the place in time. So that's what physical factors mean. It could also mean that the ground is very dry, and when it does rain, that it doesn't soak in and it just runs off. And so that's what's been missing a little bit. The human factors are all really good. So you're talking about maybe too much water being used, the water being contaminated, etc. So that's been really well done, and that's the human factors. So that is for question 1. So just bear in mind those physical reasons why an area might not get a lot of rainfall. If you are talking about climate change, that tends to be human induced, because although it's about rainfall, it's about people having an impact on whether it gets a lot of rain or a little bit of rain. Right, question 2 is about the scheme itself. So I need you to tell me in a little bit of detail what's happening. So if you're talking about a well, or you're talking about some taps, etc., tell me what the charity does. Tell me who goes there, does it work with the villages, what does it give the villages, etc. Does it dig the hole for them, etc. How do they actually end up getting water out the ground? So go into a little bit more detail about the scheme itself, and some of the videos are really good for that as well. So just give me a little bit more detail about the scheme and how it works, exactly what happens. And then the third question has been really, really good, and that's the impact. So we know that having clean water has a lot of positive impacts for a place, and I'd like you to also think about the impact that it has for girls in particular, because it's often girls who go and collect that water, so it keeps them out of school. So I'd really like you to concentrate on how it improves people's quality of life in that village, how disease doesn't spread, how they're healthier, etc., how they're able to therefore work, what happens if they work, they get more food, etc., but also that girls can go to school, and if girls go to school, they're more likely to have better outcomes afterwards. So hopefully that helps you, and if you have done it, don't worry, because your marks are okay, and if you haven't done it, then that might just help you a little bit. Okay, so stay safe, and I'll see you all soon.